guys. You guys hear me? Is it all good? I see everybody in chat already. We got, I don't even know. Connect streaming software to start. Hello, are we live? Can you see me? I see everybody typing. Did it make a new stream? Oh, I think it made a new stream like last time.
Did it really?
Yeah. I mean, you could probably exit out of this one. Oh, just type in this one and say, hey, it's on a new stream. Alright, yeah, we got everybody in here. Yeah, sorry about that. That happened last time where it just made a new stream. Yeah, we got Josh, Jake, Leo, Alex, Anna, Turn Adams. What's going on? Yeah, so we got to get this canyon going. This canyon is, I just lost interest in it, you know, oh no,
Yeah, it's labeling in the staff. What?
Oh, damn. Oh, there we go. Yeah, if you could change the thumbnail on it, that'd be amazing. Yeah, technical difficulties. These live streams are always like kind of jacked up. But let's check out the canyon real quick while Josh is fixing up everything. Oh, we got chat in the corner there. That's looking sick. All right. So today the order of business is getting this canyon ready to go. And by go, I mean out of my house. I got too many bikes. So this Canyon was a good bike. If we're talking long-term review, it's pretty good. It was really snappy. You know, this is like a 140, 125 travel. It was pretty good. I really like Canyon. You know, at first, my friend, I called him Mr. Dentist. He was riding a Canyon, and I thought Canyons are only just super expensive bikes, you know. But they're actually pretty affordable. Especially if you go with the aluminum one, because they're direct to consumer. So Canyon doesn't really upcharge that much, and you can find a pretty good deal on a Canyon. So I was pretty pumped that I found this one. I think people liked it. This has like a purple matte and then onto an orange matte. So that was pretty nice. Now the craftsmanship of this frame wasn't super great because there was a slag from the welds everywhere. We're talking on the bottom bracket, seat tube, and then it came with some pretty cheap bearings and everything that didn't work out. So that was a little bit of a disappointment. But I think, what was this bike, like $3,000, something like that? So overall, it's pretty good. Now, I bought it because I like the little snappy trail bikes, short travel trail bikes. And it was that. It's just pretty dang heavy. Like, let's see. Now, I'm starting off with the shock already installed, the fork installed, the seat post is a 1-up, and that's got to go too. Because I got rid of, now I bought this bike complete, right? Well, I got rid of all the parts with the Yeti. I put all the stock parts on the Yeti, and that's how I got rid of the Yeti. And I sold the Yeti for like $3,000, something like that, complete with all the parts that came from this one, except the suspension. Alright, so we are starting off. We're going to see how heavy this thing is. Alright, so just with the bars, the stand, the fork, seat post, and the shock, we're already starting at 16.6 pounds. So that's a pretty heavy bike if you ask me. I mean, I got to install wheels. Wheels are easily probably 10 pounds. And I'm going to need you guys' help to see what kind of parts I'm going to put on this bike, because I have some dilemmas. I'm not sure if I just go full on cheap with this bike, or if I, you know, try to go mid-grade with this bike and try to get some, I don't even know how much money I can get from this bike, to be honest with you. So I bought it for $3,000. You'll see some of the parts I'm putting on are pretty cheap. So I don't know. You guys are gonna have to decide how much to sell this bike for. But yeah, let me check in on the stream, make sure everything's going good. Alright, looking good. I'm just reading some chat here. go for mid-grade. Can you see this chat? Fat Ninja, what's up? The only weight that matters is sprung weight. So this bike, wow, look at the chat going crazy. Yeah, so the sprung weight, meaning the weight on the wheels, that the suspension is working with, well, it is what it is. I'm not riding this bike anymore. I'm going to sell it. So that's for someone else to worry about. I'm just getting this bike rolling. So, that's for someone else to worry about. Evan, I want you to see build something like Jordan Boostmaster's Super Monster bike. That Super Monster bike is like a crazy downhill bike, but it's like, where am I going to ride that? I don't have a crazy downhill park like Whistler. So I'll let Jordan Boostmaster be that guy. I like those builds though. That's pretty cool. All right, but let's take a closer look at some of these parts though. All right, we're gonna start with the easy stuff. We're gonna do some pulls, okay? All right. All right, for starters, let's talk about this fork here. Now, this fork is a Performance or something. Fox 36 Performance. Now, I had some spare stickers laying around. I thought it was a really good idea to go with some gold because I had other gold accents or whatever. And I think it turned out pretty good, but it does say Fox Factory. Whoops. But, dude, the thing about this bike, since I put so much time on it, I had this Performance fork and then the Flow X shocks going so perfectly. And even when I put the bird wheels on this bike, like, I remember getting on it like, whoa, this bike rides super good. And it's because I spent a lot of time, and I think I had the sag like 26% on the fork, and then like perfectly 30 on the rear shock, and the rebound was just so perfect. But my dilemma is, do I put this fork on, it's a 140, right? Or, give me one sec, I'm walking off screen here. Or do I take this Recon that I got off the Ragley and put that on? Now, I'm not really trying to get like a whole lot of money from selling this bike. So this Recon is, oh my, sorry, my kid just set off the car alarm. There we go. So I think, so this is the aluminum 6 or whatever, and I think there's aluminum 5. And I think it does come with this one. So if I could act like this is the aluminum 6 version, I mean, hey, or aluminum 5 version, maybe I could get away with this and then use this Fox Performance on another build of mine. I don't know. But that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna make a poll and say, what fork should I install? The Recon or the Fox 36? You guys decide. Let me know. Let's open up that poll. Yeah, so I got my editor / live stream operator here, Josh.
Hi.
And he's right next to me right there. So he's operating the polls. Let's see, what are you guys voting for? Yeah, to vote, you see it's a prompt. Let's see. The prompt is right there. It says, ! Vote Fox.
Or vote Rock Shocks.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got people saying for Fox. Why? Why do you guys think Fox over the Recon? I'm leaning towards the Fox, just get rid of it. I don't really think I'm going to use it on anything. But I don't know. I don't want to lose out too much money on selling this bike. The Travel's the same, a 140 on both. The Recon, I think the stanchions are like 32, and obviously the Fox 36 has 36 millimeter stanchions. All right, we got, let's do like 15 more seconds, and then we'll close up the poll. Let's see, 15 votes for Fox. Looking good. I mean, that means that's less work for me. That means I don't have to take it off. Yeah, alright, wrap it up.
Alright.
We are closing the poll. So, Fox 36 wins. Alright, now I have another thing for you guys to decide for me. Oh, if you could switch it over there. Alright, so that's going to be the recurring theme is taking the stuff that was from the Ragley and putting it on this bike. Now this plan goes back all the way to December, where I had this whole spreadsheet where I was trying to decide what to do with my future builds, and I decided if I get the Ragley complete, because I wanted the frame only, but if I got the Ragley complete, I could use those parts and disperse them on other builds, and I could offload this one, I could offload the common cell hardtail, and it was an investment because it was like $1,100 for the Ragley with shipping and everything, but I was like, I think I can make this work and I can make a whole bunch of content out of it. So the next question is, I have this P&W bar here, which is cut down to like 760, pretty good bar, I like it, has good rise and everything. Or I could install this Ragley stock bar, and the only problem I see with this is I don't really like how it says Ragley on it, and it might kind of look weird to people, but I guess I have to decide like who's the target consumer, who's the target buyer of this bike, right? Is it going to be a diehard or something, or might it be like an entry-level person? They don't really know why the bar says Ragley. So yeah, you guys decide P&W versus Ragley bar. All right, let's open up the poll.
What do you think of DVO shocks?
DVO shocks, they're green. They have green accents, so that's kind of cool, I guess. But never used them. I don't know. I wish they would update their branding a little bit, make it look a little cooler. Oh, we got the moderators just regulating in here, keeping chat clean. Remember, we got some teenagers that come by here, maybe even some young kids. So yeah, definitely got to keep it clean in chat. All right, people are voting. I want to keep the P&W bars. I don't want to sway the vote or whatever. But man, I was hoping to keep it. What am I supposed to do with these bars, man? You guys are killing me. I should get like a soundboard and get some sound effects.
Yeah, right.
Let's see. Hey, Evan, have you heard of a bike brand, Avanti? No, I have not. Yeah, it's weird. Like in BMX, there's like a trillion different bike brands because you can just open up a Taiwanese catalog and just say, hey, I'll order 1,000 of these frames if you put my logo on it, and then all of a sudden you got a bike company, you know? Oh, this is a good question here. MTB 229. Opinions on the nuke-proof Horizon V2 wheel set. It's probably the best wheel set, best value wheel set ever. I mean, I've had multiple sets of that now. I think I'm at 2 sets, and I've never had to tighten a spoke. I've never done anything in maintenance at all. And the other day, I just swapped the driver to use a Shimano 12-speed cassette on there, and swapping the driver was super easy too. So nuke-proof Horizon wheel set is the best. It's the best you can get. Of course, if you want to get like super expensive one, well, that's not the one for you. But man, that's like my go-to wheel set to just throw on a bike and go, okay, let's have some fun. All right, let's close up that poll. We got P&W bar wins it. All right. Sweet. Oh, 72.72727272%. All right, you guys decided. Yeah, so the Nuclear Horizon V2 wheel sets, it just feels like a rock solid wheel set, but not like not heavy. It just feels like a good wheel set. It doesn't have any like characteristics that I can be like, oh yeah, I feel that it's like compliant, and like, nah, I'm not gonna BS you like that, you know. So, all right, let's see what we can do on this bike here. All right, so we're keeping the bars. Keeping the bars. Now, this came with the Acros headset, which is a total hunk of junk. I have another Acros over here. Let me show you. All right, I'm gonna zoom in here. So this is an Acros top bearing. Let me zoom in. So Acros, right? Let's see, can I get even closer? All right, so that looks all normal, right? You know, they cover it up real nicely. Take it off, and it's like, this is the bearing. What the heck is this thing? Like, this has like a 45-degree angle right here, right? So this is usually like a compression cap thing. This is just totally just plastic, and this is what your stem is like pressing down on. And it's like, this is not going to keep the bearing and the headset tight. It's like, I don't. They sell these things. Like, what? And they're putting it on builds like this Canyon. It's like so annoying, man. So I had to swap it over to a Cane Creek there. Yeah, there's a Cane Creek. I think it was like, I could have got a cheapy guy. I could have got a cheap guy, but I thought I was going to keep this bike for a long time, but it turns out I had like 9 more bikes to come right after this, so. Yeah, alright, so we're keeping the. Now, this is a Ragley stem. I'm not super hyped on that. I don't think I have any other stems I could put on it that I'd want to depart with. Because a lot of the stems I've switched over to using a 35. So this would not work out on that one. So it's going to have to say Ragley right there. But alright, what should we do first here? What should we do first? And it's cool. So to make this build complete, I'm gonna have to harvest some parts off other builds. And one of the builds from way long ago, it's like, it was my claim to fame, like the turning moment on the start of my channel where I kind of figured things out. And that build is returning, and you're gonna see it in a little bit here. I'm not gonna say what it is. I mean, you can take some guesses on which build is coming back this stream, because I'm gonna be stealing parts off of it. But I'm gonna have to steal the group set for this, because the group set that was off the Ragley, that's already on the Common Saw hardtail. So, and then this, I don't want to put like a Sunrace derailleur on here. That just seems weird. And I'm hoping to get like $1,600 for this bike, but I'll have to ask you guys. But yeah, I just felt weird like putting on a Sunrace and just like, I don't want to make this like a total hunk of junk. So, all right, well, okay. First things first. Should we do the brakes? Should we do? I guess there's only 2 real options: the brakes or the drivetrain. You guys decide. I'll come over here. What's up, MTV Mechanic? In the house. Yeah, MTV Mechanic, you'll see why I'm thinking 1600. You'll see why in a little bit. The bike is going to kind of lose its pizzazz here in a little bit. All right, we're getting the drivetrain pull up right now. We are good to go. Hey Evan, are you going to keep the 29ers or swap it to 27.5? Nah, it's not really a good idea to swap wheel set sizes like that. I mean, some bikes are made to go mullet, but yeah, you shouldn't really be swapping. So should we do drivetrain or brakes? Let's see. I'm assuming drivetrain and wheels are cheapo. Well, you kind of got that right. It could be worse. It could be worse. Yeah, it'll make a good trail bike. Yeah, that's right. Thunder Midget, what's up, dude? Yeah, Thunder Midget is my buddy. He does a BMX talk show live stream here on YouTube. I know him from a long time ago, like over 10 years ago. But it's real crappy. We both got our cars vandalized and stolen out of in the same week. He lives in California, but yeah, someone broke my my car window, and my mother-in-law was visiting. They stole her purse only, and the crappy thing is, the doors were unlocked. They didn't have to break the window because actually they broke the window, went to go open the door most likely. I don't know for sure, but then the child lock was on. They couldn't even open the door, so they just went and just opened it normally because the car was unlocked. But then they just took only the purse and took off. But there was so much stuff in there that they could have took. Probably on drugs. All right, we're doing drivetrain first. All right, let's close up this poll. All right, that was a close poll. 57% say drivetrain, right? Drivetrain. All right. So to do the drivetrain, we got to do some things here. We got to do some things. I got to actually put this bike to the side. Boom. And then we got to get this crappy old piece of junk bike stand out.
Nate Morgan with the 5 memberships.
What? We got people
5
dropping.
memberships.
Dude, last time they were dropping memberships like crazy.
Adam Wilson, Charles Holland, Cyclone, all gifted memberships.
There we go. Yeah, so memberships, I just make the videos available early. So the video from today, people were watching that on Friday. So appreciate that, guys. That whole gifting memberships thing is pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty rad.
All right, I'm walking over here. I'm getting that bike that set my channel off. And I mean, the views are pretty good on this build, but it was more that I just learned something. Something just clicked with this bike that I still use to this day. I'll tell you what that was in a second. All right, you guys ready? You guys ready? This build has not been seen since January 2022. Is anyone guessing what this build is going to be?
What bike?
You want to do a poll? Should we do a poll?
Yeah,
I think we should do a poll.
I'm down for that.
All right, we're doing a poll. What bike is this that we're harvesting parts off of? I'm going to give you some options. What bike is this? We got the Schwinn axle. Let's just go with Axum. A-X-U-M.
You know, that would make more sense.
All right, am I harvesting parts off the Axum, or is it the nucleus? Oh, that's a good. People are guessing that the poly, or let's just go D7. 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 Yeah, there you go. So people are guessing D7, or is it the S-Works? All right, and then you guys should see right there, the poll is going up right now. I think. Yep. The S-Works has a dash in it, okay? So voting is up right now. If you want to vote for the S-Works, has a dash in it. So we got the D7, the Axum, the nucleus. This is kind of a test for you guys. How well do you know the channel? Because I make it known if I sell a bike or not. So, people voted nucleus. Oh, I showed the seat. Oh, man. I showed the seat. Dang, you guys are just observant, man. Oh, we got D7. People are voting for S-Works. We got D7, nucleus. Someone says camp. What do you mean camp? What does that mean? Oh, could you pull the poll up just a little bit?
Yeah, it's kind of some stuff off.
Yeah, we're missing the bottom one. I want to see the percentages here. We got people saying nucleus. Most everybody, I can't see the fourth option. No one's saying the Axum. I think you guys are smart. You guys know I sold the Axum a long time ago, and luckily I did sell it because I think I sold it for like $700. But that was when everybody was wanting a bike, right? And now no one wants a bike. You can't sell a bike if you give it away, basically. Seems it's kind of a bummer, man. Like I have the Polygon Colossus up for sale, $3,000. I got it for, I got it for a review, but that bike retails for $3,500. It's a brand new bike, and I'm trying to sell it for $3K. And I'm saying I'm gonna ship it for free. That's like $170. And I've only had one person like kind of say they're interested and then stop responding. And then the Common Saw Hardtail, I have that listed for $1,000, like you guys said. And I mean, people seem interested, but no one's buying it. So it's kind of a bummer. But all right, we got. Oh man, we got like only 1 vote for the S-Works, 6 votes for D7. Someone voted for the Axum. All right, let's close it out. We're gonna reveal what that bike is. We're gonna reveal D7. Well, bummer for you guys because I sold the D7 when I moved out to Phoenix. Yeah, can you switch this? Yeah, so the D7 has been gone for a while. D7 is a good bike. I would buy that one. Well, I would ride it again. It's kind of tough, right? So I'm in a position where it's like, people are like, hey, would you buy this? Would you buy that? It's like, it's hard for me to say because I'm not like a regular consumer of these bikes, right? Because I'm just getting sent these bikes over and over. So I'm kind of like jaded in that way. So I'm not really accustomed to like putting up $2,000, $4,000 on a bike because I mean I get sent bikes to test. So it's like I feel bad being like, oh yeah, I would totally buy that bike. But with the D7, I didn't buy that one ever. But it is a good bike though. I do have fond memories of riding it and everything. It's pretty good. But yeah, Axum's gone, D7's gone. What was the other option on there? I know the S-Works.
The S-Works and
the Nucleus. Yeah, the Nucleus is gone, so there's only one option left. Boom! The S-Works! Look at this thing, man. This bike was sick. So, a little backstory about this bike as I get it into the stand here. So, the S-Works was cool because I learned about storytelling with the S-Works. So, what happened is I think I made like 3 or 4 episodes with this bike. I spent way too much money on it. Remember, it was a $2,000 build. Way too much money. I painted it. That was a nightmare. I'll never paint a bike like that again. I was like wet sanding this frame and everything. I used hardened spray paint, which had major overspray. I got it on my Toyota SUV. Nightmare, right? And during that whole process, I figured out how to use music in a way to kind of share the emotions that I was going through while I was building this bike. So sometimes like you're building and you're like, man, this won't fit, or oh, I'm missing something, so you get frustrated. Well, I figured out like, all right, I'm gonna use music that is like kind of angry or suspenseful or whatever. And at that time, that's when just the viewership really took off. So that was really cool. But with this bike, this is where we're getting the drivetrain from. So let me adjust everything and we're gonna get to work. Oh, this thing sucks so bad. I hate this stupid stand, man. Boom.
What brand would you buy from under 2K?
What?
What brand would you buy for under 2K?
Well, the Vetus is great. I would do I mean the Polygon is a really good bike too. Alright, let's see. Polygon is a really good bike too. Maybe I will do manual focus. Alright, let's get this thing out of here. So this is an 11 speed, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, so this was like a big old huge cassette for a 26er. Way overkill. So, I mean, I haven't ridden this bike since that series. This 26er is just not really that fun, to be honest. So, I've just been picking parts off of it. The rear brake is off. Whoops. The bars are off. And yeah, now the drivetrain is coming off. So we're putting a nice 11 speed on the Canyon. Alright.
Do you think it's a better idea to custom paint your frame yourself or send it off to an actual painter?
I would say just don't even paint your bike at all. Just, I don't know. Just get a new one. Just get a new one, man. Just run it scratch. Like it's not worth it because. All right, hold on. Let me get serious with you here. When you're riding your bike, you don't actually see your bike. You're not looking at your bike. So it doesn't matter what color your bike is. It doesn't matter what color scheme your bike has. When you're riding your bike, you're looking up. You don't see the bike at all. So don't focus too much on the colors and don't spend too much, custom painting your bike. Unless you got, millions of dollars and you have disposable income. All right, lesson off. All right, let's get this out of here. Yeah, I thought that this bike would be cooler to ride. But yeah, 26ers. Unless it's a dirt jumper, 26ers are dead.
If you had unlimited money, what bike would you choose?
Well, I really like those Porsche e-bikes. They look so stupid. But unlimited money, man, I would just buy something stupid like that. Let me take the chain off here. Yeah, so I use clear coat with hardener on here. But even though I did that, it was still chipping off the paint. So I'll never do that again. That was so bad. That took like 5 days of work. Where's the damn master link? I feel like I didn't use a master. Oh, there it is.
Michael asked, are you going to go to Whistler this season?
Nope, no Whistler. If I'm going anywhere out of country, I'm going to England. I'm meeting up with my English lads, and we're going to ride some mud. All right.
Greg MTV asks, what's your favorite riding location?
Lake Leatherwood.
Oh man, Lake Leatherwood's beautiful too.
Yeah, Lake Leatherwood. It's called Eureka Springs, Arkansas. I go there I try to go there once a month. I don't think did I go? Yeah, I didn't go in May, but I'm going in like a week or so. With my guy Jeremy Jones, we're gonna go.
Ewan says, please come to England.
Who said that?
Ewan?
Ewan, is that the moderator?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know he was from England. That's cool. All right, we're taking all right. Now this, let's see. I think this Dior derailleur here, is actually from the Polygon Siskiyou D7. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm not 100% sure, but I think it is. So this definitely has some history. Not a lot of wear on it though. So it's looking pretty good. I mean, I think I swapped the drivetrain on the Siskiyou pretty fast. But the Dior group set is by far the best group set on the market for the money. And this thing is rock solid. I really like how the shifter is really light feeling. And if I could only ride one drivetrain for the rest of my life, it would definitely be this one. Alright, let's see here. Alright, ooh, we can do another poll.
Let's do it.
Let's do another poll. Alright, so we have to decide right here, right now. Can you see me? No, it's all good. Alright, so we have this SRAM crankset. It's carbon, right? So if you just do, it's SR8M. SRAM. So we got this SRAM carbon crankset right here. Now what's special about this is it came off of Seth's orange P7. So I bought it from Jared at Cure Cycling. I used it on a couple builds. But I think the pedal threads are like, the epoxy on the thread is bent a little bit. So the pedals feel kind of like bent down. So that kind of sucks. Or I could use this race face. And race face I think is one word. So I got this race face, pretty nice. I mean, it's a hollowed spindle and everything, external bottom bracket. Pretty good crankset, maybe a little heavy, but this has never even been used, not even one time because it came off the Ragley. So Do I use the race face or do I use the SRAM carbon? Let's open it up. Shimano always or SRAM wireless. Man, I do not like the wireless drivetrain because like my battery died on it once and that was enough for me to be like, I don't want to do this. I don't really like to carry stuff when I ride. I'll just go with maybe like a multi-tool in my pocket and then just a water bottle and that's it.
But what's also kind of rad about Bentonville is they've got all those like bike stations with all the tools on them as well.
Oh yeah, maybe I should stop carrying a tool. Yeah, so they have all these like fancy bike stations. Now Seth, when he built his like bike park or whatever, he did a video where he worked with Park Tools to make one of these bike stations. I think he said like it's like $60,000 or something crazy, which is nuts per bike station, which is crazy. But I've never like used one of those. But maybe I should stop carrying my multi-tool. Yeah, so it's like with Bentonville, everything is so close to a bike path, and especially Slaughter Pen, it's like these trails next to these neighborhoods just scattered all around. If I got a mechanical on my bike, I would just walk home. I'm done with the ride, you know. Now in Phoenix, if I got a mechanical, I'm out in the desert. I'm probably gonna die because it's 120 out, and I ran out of water already. So then, yeah, I would definitely need some tools. But here in Bentonville, I'd just be like, well, screw it. I guess I'm done. See you guys. So, all right. SRAM with all capital letters. What? Who knows what that guy's saying? Yeah, you should just keep your SRAM crankset. Love to see it on some other builds. Yeah, I agree. If I'm asking a small amount for this bike, I think the carbon crank should not go on there. But all right, let's close it up. Let's round it up. All right, well, race face 1, 78%. Cool. So we're gonna keep that on there. Not that this bike will ever get built up again, but keep that on there for now. Let's take off this cassette. Let me get my trusty chair. All right. All right, looking good. Just adjusting some camera settings so you guys can see what's going on. Yeah, so one thing Josh and I are going to work on is we want to make these live streams into a full-length video, and we are, recording it right now, and then your chat will be burned in on the screen. So even if I wanted to, I can't edit it out. So that's why I got moderators and everything, try to keep it clean. But yeah, you guys are going to be part of this video. Hopefully we can make it work out, with no technical difficulties or whatever. But that's the goal moving forward. Take these live streams, make them into regular videos. So what I would do to kind of make it different is I might take this Canyon, ride it for the video, show how much I sell it for, and maybe even secretly record the sale of the bike if I can make it happen. Alright. Just getting my trusty chain equipped. Alright.
You sell it locally, or are you gonna ship it out?
I would probably ship this one. I don't think I'd pay for shipping on this one though. So they'd have to really want it. Yeah, I don't want to ship international. That's for sure.
Ben says, thinking of buying a new frame, but I'm stuck between a Commensal Meta SX or a Clash. Any opinions?
I don't really know what a Clash is. I mean, I know it's a Commensal. I don't really know much about it. Like, what's the difference, you know? So I don't really know. I didn't really look into it. I mean, I know it's a Commensal. I don't really know much about it. What's the difference? So I don't really know. I don't really look into it. How's that looking? Looking good.
Good.
Yeah, so sorry. I mean, I'm not like a bike guru. I don't know.
So the difference is the Clash is a 27.5.
Oh, okay. I mean, the Meta is a mullet, so I like the mullet a lot better. There's got to be more differences than that. Yeah, so doing this bike check video like 2 videos ago now, I made the video about all 9 of my bikes or whatever, and then I was getting ready to post a video and I was like, dude, I totally forgot about this bike. And then I have a road bike that you guys have never seen. Maybe I've talked about it. But yeah, I have a road bike too. It's in my attic. Alright, well, let's say goodbye to this S-Works again. I don't know what else I could steal off this. Maybe it'll make an appearance for these cranks. Now, it does have a P&W dropper, but it's only like 125 travel. I think it's a 30.9. So maybe I'll steer that one day, but I mean, who wants a 125 mil dropper? Not me. It's too short.
Road bike takes on the Bentonville series.
Yeah, I kind of want to. Let me know what you guys think. Should I get a gravel bike for the channel? I kind of have a desire to get a gravel bike and put like a mountain bike spin on it. Maybe get a suspension fork for it. They make them. So spam chat if you think I should get a gravel bike. And the gravel bike I'm thinking is actually like a Marin something or rather. I don't know the name of them off the top of my head. But yeah, I have a little bit of an in with Marin, so I could get a little bit of a deal. That's why. Yeah, it's weird. Some of the gravel bikes, they have like mountain bike wheel sets and the tires are like 2.6 and then the gravel bike weighs 30 pounds. It's like, just get a mountain bike. I don't get it. So, alright, well, let's get this bike out of here. See you later, S-Works. We're going to go back in the attic. I think what I should do, since this bike, like I said, it kind of was a turning point for the channel, I think what I should do is actually take off all of the parts and just have maybe the frame, the fork, and then the shock, and just put it on my wall. Just bolt it on the wall as kind of like a decoration. I think that'd be cool.
A lot of people said yes to the gravel bike.
A lot of people?
A lot of people.
Oh, sweet. Yeah, so if I'm getting a gravel bike, mark my words. Is this on autofocus? Let me see. Hold on. Alright. If I get a gravel bike, I'm taking off some jumps. First video, I'm going on to some of those flow trails. I'm jumping that bike. I mean, what's the point of having a bike if you can't jump it? I remember with my road bike that I had, I was doing some group rides and everything, which was like super toxic. Those group rides, they just ride like a bunch of jerks. But I was like riding with some dudes and I would see like a pothole coming up and a lot of people were like swerving around it. I just bunny hopped that thing and they were like, oh, no way, dude. How did you do that? I'm like, I just bunny hopped a pothole. But they thought it was cool. Yeah, I had no endurance back then. It was bad. My heart rate would be like 180s for like 3 hours. Just, oh, it's so awful. All right. Let's get this Canyon back here. gonna lower this down to 10.
What do you think about giant complex?
I don't know, man, because I don't even know where to buy a giant. First of all, I guess I'll find out. This Bentonville Bike Fest is this weekend,
Yeah, it is.
so I guess I'll find out because my buddy MTB Allen is showing up. He's cool. He rides for Giant, so I'm gonna ask, like, where do you even buy a Giant? A bike shop? I don't even know, man.
Once you get 100K, where are you gonna put your silver plaque, your silver play button?
Oh, well, I mean, you guys have heard of Flava Flav, right? So I was thinking, I mean, everybody puts their plaque on a wall. I was thinking just make a nice necklace out of it and just wear it in every video, you know? That'd be pretty cool. Okay, so yeah, I'm due for 100K in July. Now, I've had some people ask, they're like, hey man, you should do a bike giveaway. But if you guys have been around long enough, when I hit 20,000 subscribers, I did a bike giveaway. And it was weird. I just got bombarded with these scammers from Nigeria posing as my channel. And this guy, he fell for it. He was like, so these scammers would be like, hey, congratulations, you won the giveaway. Even though, like, I said the giveaway is only for 2 weeks, right? Well, they're like, congrats, you won the giveaway. Message me on WhatsApp and claim your prize. So this, I guess a couple people fell for it or whatever. But one guy was like, hey, yeah, they're asking for $200 shipping for the giveaway prize. And I'm like, dude, that's not me. And he was emailing my personal email. I told him 10 different times. I said, dude, that is not me. And he was not understanding. And then finally I'm like, well, like, sorry, dude, you're not understanding. That is not me. Don't pay those guys. And I just had to stop responding to him. And then I think it was like a couple months ago, he's like, yeah, I got scammed the last time Evan did a giveaway. So it's like, I don't know if that's the same guy, but it's like, I don't know. A giveaway is not worth the headache for me. And plus, if I do a giveaway over $600, like, you guys are gonna have to pay tax on that. No one wants to do that. So I'm thinking what we'll do. You guys let me know if it's cool. I might actually do like a meet and greet ride here in Bentonville. So I know that's like really limiting because the audience is so international. But I think I might go like, okay, we're gonna do a meet and greet ride. Maybe 10 people will show up, if that. I don't know. So I think that's something cool to like kind of give back, but I'm still not sure. I'm open to ideas though. But a giveaway is kind of out of the picture, especially because that if I'm forking up the dough for the giveaway stuff, that's coming directly out of grocery bills, grocery money for my family. So, I don't know. You guys decide. Give me some ideas. All right. Yeah, what do they say about the scammers?
Can't help everyone.
Yeah, you can't
Or you
help
can
everyone.
come to England and do a meet and greet here.
Oh, that'd be sick.
Actually, he might be going to Bentonville in July.
Who?
Zachary.
Oh yeah, I know Zach. Yeah, that'd be cool if it lined up.
Yeah. Take a full squish and put rose tires on it. LOL.
Oh yeah. So I'm working on a deal with a tire company, and that tire company has 29-inch, like 2.2-inch road slick tires. So I think that'd be cool putting road slicks on a bike like this. All right. So now we're getting down to the nitty gritty. Okay, so we got the first part on. The only thing we've done this whole how long have we been doing this?
We've been live 49 minutes.
49 minutes. I did one part. Man. Okay, so now we're getting to the nitty gritty. So let's talk why this build I'm thinking is going to be like pretty inexpensive when I list it. So here we are. This, I'm just going to put it right here. this is the wheel set going on this bike. I don't know why my camera wants to be like dark today. All right, this is the wheel set. It's a WTB STI 30. It's a very budget wheel set. This came off the Ragley. So I think it's single wall or something. Now I'm leaving the tires, Maxxis Minion DHR. They are tubeless ready. And this has a nuke-proof Neuron hub, which is pretty good, with an HG driver body, so it's a pretty good hub. These rims are not so great, but it is tubeless. It's converted tubeless currently, and this is what's going to be going on the Canyon. So I think with the Canyon came with some DT Swiss wheels, and those are long gone. Let's get this guy greased up here. Actually, what I'll do is alright, let's grease this guy up here.
Keep it going. I have a 21-hour drive back to California.
Oh yeah, who's that?
Cord.
Oh, Court, yeah. Cord, yeah. 20, yeah, man. He was bummed I didn't do a live stream last week because he was driving here. He's actually moving to Bella Vista.
Oh, right on.
And can you guys see me there? All right. So yeah, so Cord has a son. He did like a little interview with me back in March. He's like 15 or something like that. Well, he's moving here, so so is his son. His son's gonna be in high school next year, I think. And I'm like, dude, I need some camera work. Be my cameraman. So I think I'm gonna call this this guy Charles. He goes by Root sometimes. I'm gonna call him my intern. So he's gonna be my intern, and I hope to bring him on the channel, and you guys can see his progression too.
Hey, Charles is here as well.
Oh, what's up, Charles? Yeah, you're gonna be my intern, dude. So hopefully I can convince you to send stuff. You know, up your skills. I don't want you to get hurt or anything, but yeah, you're gonna be my intern, filming stuff. Maybe I can even put upgrades on your bike and be like, hey, what do you think about it? Maybe the audience will like that, having another face on the channel. Especially because I have a lot of young people that watch my stuff, like a ton of young people. It's weird, my demographics are like perfectly even from like, I don't think they record less than 18, but yeah, 18 all the way up to like 65. The demographics are equal across the board. So I think it's kind of crazy to have like appeal to every single age demographic. Oh no, I just messed up the cassette. Shoot. Damn it. I just want to put it on one piece. Okay, this thing is heavy. Alright, first thing on. Second one on. Hey chat, let me know if you guys want the music changed over. I think we just have it on some generic like lo-fi or whatever.
Yeah.
So we'll let them decide.
Everyone's asking, what's the female to male ratio on your viewership?
Well, okay, at first the females were like less than 0.5%, but you know, I'm Mr. El Suave, so I got 5% female audience. So who knows if that's someone on their mom's account or whatever, their girlfriend, their wife. But yeah, I mean, that's cool, right? I'm not really trying to appeal to women or anything because I'm married. I could care less about that. And I'm not like a whole like, hooray for different ethnic groups or whatever. It's like, we're all people, man. Just ride your bike. I'm not gonna go out of my way to celebrate somebody. I think it's cool to celebrate the individual. Like, oh, dude, you're out mountain biking. Heck yeah, man. Getting out of the house, getting off your phone, and mountain biking. That's a win for everybody. Am I missing something here? Getting out of the house, getting off your phone. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. No, no good.
You had said you still play Rust.
Yeah, just not as much. I played a little bit. Rust is an open world first-person shooter. It's a pretty fun game. But I was playing in February a tad. It's just hard to get back into it, especially when I know the harder I work, the better I can do with the channel. There's a direct correlation. Oh. Now, normally I torque these down. Direct correlation. I got a breaker bar here. Oh shit! Fuck. Normally I torque these down. Okay. Is it stripped out? I got a breaker bar here. Oh shit! Okay. We should be good there. Normally I get a torque wrench or whatever, but nah. What do you guys think? Should I torque it down? Or is it breaker bar or not? Torque wrench or whatever, but what do you guys think? Should I torque it down? Or is it breaker bar or not? Oh, let's see. Let's get this camera ready. What are they saying about my craftsmanship? Oh, this is really crooked. Let's get this camera ready. What are they saying about my craftsmanship? Yeah, I don't want to, make a bike that's just a hunk of junk that's going to fall apart. I like to be honest a little bit. I like to be honest. I don't want to sell someone a thing that's going to fall apart. I couldn't do that in good conscience. Like, all right, you got the tailgate warranty or the taillight warranty. Like, oh, he's gone, run. No, I don't want to be that guy, especially since, they can recognize me and kind of know who I am. So if I were to, screw someone over on a bike sale, or someone gets hurt because they didn't check the bolts after they bought it, I don't know. Maybe that could come back and bite me. So I got to do this legit. But okay. Another big thing that I look for, I should mention this in the videos more often. It's kind of tough for me because I have the level of knowledge of these bike parts, but not everybody has that same level, and I kind of forget that. So the Ragley, the hardtail that I have, it's really cool because it has boost through axle. Now boost through axle means that this Canyon has it too. It has a, sorry, I can't really, let me tilt this. You see the through axle right here? So this is a 12 by 148, so it's a standard, right? Now, the front end has a boost front end. It's 15 by 110. That's a boost front end. That's super important. It's not really that common anymore to get the non-boost stuff, but it's super important because I can take this wheel set off the Ragley, which also is boost, and I can just throw it straight onto here. So when I have a bike that's the Ragley, $940, and if I upgrade it, it's not like I'm wasting money because those wheels, here they are, they're still valuable. So I'm gonna throw this on this bike here. The Canyon is pretty cool because it has this little thing in the axle. It's like a little wrench. Now I had a friend who was doing that, and he was unscrewing it from this side because he couldn't figure out, like, why is this thing like that? How can I get this axle off? So he was unscrewing it. It's kind of funny. Yeah, in this Canyon, when the SRAM transmission or whatever came out, the $2,000 group set, I almost got it and put it on this bike because this has a UDH derailleur hanger, which I think is so annoying when a company goes, oh yeah dude, new frame came out, spend extra money. The new features for this new frame are it has a new derailleur hanger. It's like, that's not a new frame. Like, what? Like, come on, we want some new geometry. It's like they update the paint and then make it to have this nice derailleur hanger. And let me know what you guys think. Have you guys ever broken a derailleur hanger? Let me know your honest opinion, because I've been doing this for 3 years. And the only time I messed up a derailleur hanger is when I myself put a stick in my wheel and decided to pedal for the video because I thought it would be funny. So I have never messed with a derailleur hanger aside from that.
Yeah, everybody's saying, yeah, they've broken them.
Wow. Well, you guys are crazy.
And then Michael said, why'd you do that?
For the video, man. It was one of my first videos, and I was just making a fun storyline to follow. Because then I'm like, oh, my bike is broken. I gotta upgrade it. But I was already planning that I was gonna do the drivetrain anyway. So I thought, oh yeah, what if I put a stick in there and act like my drivetrain is messed up. Well, little did I know that stick caused major damage with the derailleur hanger and stuff. So that was kind of costly. It was like $50 for that derailleur hanger. Yeah, if it had the SRAM UDH, it would have been cheaper. But that was on the Schwinn Axum. And now, instead of destroying a derailleur hanger or derailleur, I don't launch myself into rock garden. I choose a good line, and because dude, mountain bikes can be pretty fragile. Learned that the hard way. Yeah, these mountain bikes are not like a downhill bike. You can't just like you're gonna break your rim, you're gonna puncture your tire, and yeah, puncturing a tire sucks, man. All right, this bike is already looking pretty decent. Yeah. All right, look at that thing.
Thunder Midgets and Rock Gardens are a killer.
Yeah, rock gardens are a killer. They're fun. They're fun for sure. Okay. Next up is the bottom bracket.
It said, I'm moving to Florida, which only has BMX race riding and no mountain biking. Any advice for switching to BMX?
I mean, you could get a dirt jumper. You get a dirt jumper to kind of bridge that gap, because BMX bikes are weird. The front end is like way far underneath you compared to a mountain bike. But yeah, just go out there and just start doing it, man. It's the best way to start. Go to some skate parks, some pump tracks, maybe some public BMX tracks, and just get you started. All right, just adjusting some stuff here. Almost hit record because I'm so used to. Yeah, there's a process I go through to make these videos. I just move the camera, move the lights, move the bike, like every time I do a cut.
You ever thought about getting a Spectral 150 instead of a 125?
No, because I already have all those other bikes. It looks nice. I tried reaching out to Canyon saying like, hey dude, check out my video. They saw it, they thought it was cool. But that's the last I heard from them. I'm not going to hold it against them. They were pretty nice to me.
Bike Fever said, have you tried Chinese bike parts?
Yeah, early on. Yeah, Chinese bike parts, but you get what you pay for, man. So,
buy some handlebars off Wish.
Yeah, I bought some stuff off Wish before.
Everything I've gotten hasn't been very, very good.
Well, Wish is weird. They'll show you like a picture of it, and then it'll be like microscopic when you get there. You're like, what the heck?
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. I think I might take this video off. Yeah, so one of the first live streams I did, I had a hell of a time installing a bottom bracket on this bike, a nice one, and I couldn't get the spacing right, and then I chewed up right here with a damn sprocket. Alright, hopefully don't mess up the spacing here on this. Yeah, on my Orbea, I was like messing around with all the cables and everything. Turns out the race face cranks, the nicer ones, have a different damn tool. So you can't use the Shimano bottom bracket tool. You got to use their own size or whatever. So annoying. Alright, that is on. I do not like buying tools for specific brands. It's like, just make it standard.
Yeah.
If not, I'm just gonna switch to that other brand that is standard. Alright, how can I make this look good?
Any upcoming videos of Orbea?
Nothing really planned. Do they want to see that?
Yeah.
Yeah, nothing really planned. I mean, I'm gonna ride it for sure. But I don't film every ride. That might be kind of exhausting.
Yeah.
Some people do.
What crank arm length do you like to ride?
Just whatever comes with the bike, really. I would like to experiment. My buddy MTB Allen, I mean, he just did a video where he's saying he loves his 165s. I'm cool with that. I'd like to try that. See, the threads on this bottom bracket are not good.
What is the worst bike accident that you've been in?
Oh man, I don't want to talk about that stuff. I mean, BMX stuff, I don't know. But mountain bike, I was racing an XC race in Lake Havasu, and I decided to take the pro line because it shortcutted the course by like a lot, and it was really loose, and I cut to the left and my front wheel washed out, and I took a boulder to the chest, and I chewed up my my chest pretty bad. I was in XC clothes. It looked like a bear swiped at my chest.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Ewan says you're a chicken.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so on my video today I elicited a comment.
Yeah.
Because I didn't do something. I said, call me a chicken. Spam the comments with Evan is a chicken.
Well, that boneyard drop is insane.
Oh, you've seen it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like a hole. There's a hole. I need to drink a lot.
Like, if you don't make that jump, like...
Yeah, so we're talking about that video from today, the boneyard. There's like a step up, a rock step up. I did that on the video today, and then the boneyard drop is off. It's off this because like the Ozarks out here have these like rock ledges. I don't know. Do they have a specific name or something?
No.
Yeah, so there's like big rock ledges. So the boneyard drop is this rock that like sticks out from this ledge, and you drop, and they built up like a landing or whatever. It's got to be 8 feet maybe, but the distance out is a solid like 15 feet.
Yeah.
But yeah, the rock like sticks out and it's super narrow. But the problem with the boneyard drop is there was dirt leading up to that, but it's eroded, so it's just down to bedrock right there. So there's like a big dip on the takeoff.
Yeah.
So what I've been seeing, people hit it, wanting to go off of it, but with the dip, their suspension compresses and kicks up. And then all of a sudden they're like, oh, I'm going over the bars. And I don't want to go over the bars when I'm hitting that
Right.
8-foot drop, you know? So I might go out there with a shovel. Let me know what you guys think. This boneyard drop is eroded. I can't do it. It's scary. But is it bad to go fill in that hole? Is that dumbing down the trail? Or is it just appropriate?
Well, it's also, that drop is like immediately after a pretty sharp turn as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can start at the turn though.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, there's like a big wood turn there, and then another turn. It's really steep right there too. I remember the first time I went, just go check it out. It was so steep, I was like, no, brake, like, no! So, what's up, Shane? Let's see, we got 92 people watching, that's cool. Alright, Michael Salame. Is that a real last name? What's up, Adam Wilson? Glad you got a membership. Did I tighten this thing? I don't think I did.
I think you might have hand tied it.
Yeah.
But
No, maybe I did tighten it. Alright. Alright, now crank set. I think that's the cover. Yeah. It's looking good. Give a little love tap. I love to hammer on my bikes. That was kind of like a running gag when I first started the videos. Like, I would say, if it doesn't fit, force it.
yeah.
That was like my tagline. Which is obviously the wrong advice, but it's kind of funny.
It is a real last name. He's Lebanese.
Oh, cool. Lebanese, that's awesome. Because it sounds like the salami, the deli meat. Now I'm missing something here. I'm looking for, I got these cranks in my hand. I'm looking for a spacer. Here it is.
since it gets done a lot.
Yeah. Oh no, this thing has like a lip on it. Oh, you can't see. It has like a lip on it. I don't know which side it goes on. So you get super close. Sorry, I'm standing in front of the light. All right.
What do you think of Lapierre enduro bikes?
Never heard of it. So there's a lip on this little spacer here. So does it go outside? The lip outside?
That's a good question.
Yeah, they'll know. Or does it go inside? Or does it matter? But while they answer that question, let me see, is this the right one?
Lip outside.
Lip outside, okay. See, Saga Squad coming through, man.
Contact the bearing.
Wait, what? Contact the bearing?
Yeah.
Well, then that's inside. I mean, it wouldn't contact the bearing, it would contact this little dust cap thing. So, are we having an argument now?
No, everybody still keep saying it outside.
The lip pointing out this way? Cranks are going on.
So it doesn't press onto the bearing seat.
Oh, doesn't press into the bearings. Okay. Now that makes sense. I thought you said press into the bearings. Yeah, so when I list this bike, I'm not going to list it with the pedals. So, yeah. That's not too bad. I mean, this bike is losing a little bit of pizzazz, but it is what it is, man. Okay. Tighten this down. Yeah, so with the Bike Fest, we got people coming. We got MTB Allen. We got Jeremy Jones. We got normal MTBer. And someone told me that Seth from Burn Peak is going to be here too. But I don't know if that's true. I haven't heard anything like that. I mean, it would be cool to meet him, but I'm not going to go out of my way. I don't know if I'd have anything to benefit. I mean, he doesn't give shout outs to people on his channel, so I don't see how that. I don't know. What do you guys think? Uh-oh. This chainring is touching the frame. Damn it, dude. And these cranks are not easy to get off. I have to do a bike hack to do it. Alright. Damn. Alright, I think we should cue up the suspense music. We got a problem. Come on, come off easy. Dang it. Alright, it's bike hack time. Alright, I don't have a crank puller for this stupid race face. So I figured this out on my own one day. Hold on a second here. Yeah, that's it right there. So this has like this spacer here. Is this the wrong one? This might be the wrong one.
Tactical Dennis says, just ride it without the bolts in and then it'll fall off.
I mean, that is true. Yeah, so bike hack time. Now it has this little dust cap thing. I have that off. And I'm going to screw this in. Turn this. Make it slicker. Alright. We're going for a bike hack because I do not have a crank puller for this size thing. Okay, there's that. Now I do have a crank puller, but it doesn't fit on this one. But this outside thing does. So I'm leaving this bolt in, screwing it in, and then it's not gonna fit. Hold on a second. I gotta get a traditional Allen. I think I got one right here. So now this is, loosen it. This should extract it. I think it's working. Yeah, oh yeah, it's working. Are they amazed at my bike hack so far?
Yeah.
Alright. It is extracting itself. Alright, and that is how you remove the stupid race face that they want their own tools, but you don't need it.
Just do a whole series on that.
Bike hacks, yeah. I have like 10 bike hacks I could definitely do for a video. But, I mean, imagine the meltdown if I did anything close to what Seth is doing. They'd be like, you copycat! Even though I've thought of these bike hacks myself. This was learned out of desperation one time. I was building the Ragley and I was on a tight schedule to get the videos out, and I was like, dude, what do I do? And I just figured that out myself. Is this the right way?
Cord says get a bigger hammer.
Yeah, it doesn't really work like that on cranks. I've stripped out cranks when I was a kid. I would love one of those sockets for this bottom bracket though. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'll put a spacer on this side and hopefully that does the trick. Alright, give me a second to find a spacer here.
Best innovation comes from a time crunch or on a trail far from home.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, with limitations, it creates inspiration. And that's why making a video on a time frame is actually really good. So doing these ads and stuff, I schedule myself for 4 ads. It's like, I don't have time to waste. I got to get the show on the road. Because you can always go for perfection, but I mean, it's never really going to be perfect, especially if you keep messing with it. I mean, if I sat there and made every video perfect, you'd get one every 3 months or something. That's not cool. I mean, I like spending time with you guys. The best part about making videos is the comments, for sure. I mean, the views are great and everything, but if I don't get like 300 comments, I'm bummed. But I like hearing from everybody. What's everybody saying right now, though?
One of my friends stripped out his BB on S-Works stump jumper.
Well, I wonder if that's press fit or if you can like rethread the frame or whatever. Alright, that's it. Let's do a redo.
You gotta shotgun those videos out. Never know which one will hit.
Right, yeah. Just like, it's better to have a posted video than not. That's why I still I'm like exploring like what to do. I mean, even today there was things I did on today's video that I didn't do before. I'm kind of testing how it is.
Christian says hi from Australia.
Who is that? Christian?
Christian Howard.
What's up, Christian Howard? What's up, man? Thanks for watching from Australia. What time is it there? Oh. No! Forgot the spacer. Get off there. There we go. That would have been a mess. Okay.
9:21 in the morning.
Oh, perfect. That's not bad at all. Alright, that's going on. It's making some weird clicking now. That's not good. Why is it clicking? It's not binding though, and it's not rubbing on the frame.
What?
No, I mean, it could be okay. It could be okay. What do you guys think? Is it okay? It's okay, right? Okay. It's not loose. I mean, we should be good. Nice hollow spindle bottom bracket for this bike for the next owner. And then this stupid rubber cap there. Hopefully it doesn't fall on. All right. Mission accomplished there. Whew. All right. Good thing we had the suspense music. Because remember, like what I said with the S-Works thing, it's like, that's what I'm feeling.
Yeah.
So let's see if I can go. Capture my head. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling. The suspense get a little sweaty sometimes too, because I'm like, well, I don't know if this is gonna work. And they'll parking stuff on a bike. Slow down a little bit. All right. Let's see that. Now, I don't know what I'm going to do about a chain. This chain is off the S-Works, and the S-Works has a 26-inch chain stay, right? A chain stay for a 26er. Well, this is a 29er. I doubt this chain will fit. And, I mean, that was so long ago, I have no clue if I have any extra links for this thing. Checking the chain length. Oh, that's not bad actually. Hold on, let me get this a little closer. This might be able to work. Alright, so it's on the biggest cog. And we got like, I don't know. I don't remember. Usually I have to look it up with sizing the chain. Actually. So it's like 2 links basically. Yeah, this could work out. What do you guys think? Is that going to be enough chain? Do you guys see? It's probably not. Alright, is that going to be enough chain? Remember, I'm going to add a master link there or whatever? I think it should. I really do. I think that's going to be enough. Oh, you were going to make a poll? Is that what you're doing?
You were saying there should be maybe some chat commands like, you know, follow age and stuff like that. So I was doing that a little bit, seeing what I could do with that. That'd be kind of cool.
Well, I mean, I think it'd be cool if I could, you know, get those things that shoot cloud mist at you.
Oh yeah. Right.
Get some sirens and alarms here, and I'm like,
You see that streamer who, like, every time he gets a kill on Call of Duty, he
yeah.
has a rave
with
and it's
flames
just like,
and everything.
it's like a huge fire hazard.
Yeah. Oh, hi Evan, you inspired me to try my first enduro race this year. Oh man, I still haven't raced an enduro, so you're ahead of me on that one. But yeah, dude, that's what I'm going for with this channel. I'm trying to like encourage people to get better on your mountain bike, not just throw money at parts or bikes or whatever. I want to encourage people to get out there and be a better rider every single day. Let's see. Frames are like bars. You always overthink it and cut too much. You cut off a frame? That's not good. Yeah. You should be careful clamping the dropper post like that. Well, the dropper post is already scratched, so don't even worry about it. It's already all marred up from that last piece of crap feedback bike stand that I have. So yeah, the dropper post is already scratched. It is what it is. so change it like bars. Always overthink. Oh, they said frames first time. Yeah, Paulo de Oliveira says racing is living, the rest is just waiting. Yeah, so when I raced BMX, I would race like once a month nationally, like fly places. And it's just a weird cycle to get into where you're like just waiting for the next race. So it's like everything was just a blur between the races. And I actually didn't really like to live like that because it's like every day is just like nothing, you know? And then you're just waiting for the next race. So the years go by so fast that way, and it's better to just live in the moment. So, yeah, racing is cool. I learned a lot from racing, how to be, competitive in life and actually set some goals and go for it. But yeah, racing for your whole entire life is not that great. It's like you gotta do other stuff too. Alright, we're gonna go for it on this chain. We're totally gonna go for it. Yeah, so remember, folks, racing is cool, but there's more to life than racing. Alright.
Tactical Dennis's bodies aren't made to race into their 30s.
Well, I mean, enduro racing, a lot of people and road bikes and stuff like that, they start hitting their peak in their 30s. BMX, you peak out like 25, although there's people that are still doing it after they're 30. Yeah, but endurance stuff, I mean, people are still going strong in their 30s. I mean, look at Aaron Gwynn, right? He's like 34 maybe?
We never dreamed it gets this bad.
Who you thought of a dirt jumper build?
Yeah, I've been wanting to do dirt jumper for like forever.
Like a fool, I assume
Oh, now this
I'll
damn
go
machine. There we go. Now we're talking.
Why do we wait to
Whoops.
until it's
Dragging the chain on the paint job over there. No, don't do it.
cauldron on the fire,
Come on.
ready to
Now we're talking.
I will say the paint job is sharp on that.
That's pretty nice. I dig it.
The kind of sunset look to it.
Yeah, it's different,
Yeah.
right?
You can cut the darkness with a flame.
All right, let's get this master link on, and we'll see if it's long enough.
A single
Dude, so Evan, you loved the Mongoose PT26, didn't you?
Oh, that bike sucked, man. I sold that bike too. That bike was sold. I just found a link on my bench, but it's a 10-speed link. Now, where's the master link? There it is. Yeah, the PT26 sucked, but that was like that was a weird part of my channel where I was just like trying to put out a video once a week, and I didn't know it was okay to take a week off, you know. So I was just like, oh, I need content. And it's not a great way to make YouTube videos. So yeah, I sold that bike. I put a couple parts on it, and I bought it for $200, and then I put like an air fork on it, a couple other parts, and that was during when everybody was crazy about buying a bike. I sold it for $250, I think. So, and the fork I got for free. So, yeah.
He said the forks on it were so good.
I mean, the stock fork was bad. I put the Chinese air fork. That was a little bit better. Yeah, the guy wouldn't buy it until he saw that I could wheelie it. And then he's like, oh, okay, all right, it's a good bike then. Because it was like 35 pounds or something crazy.
Jeez.
Alright, hopefully.
when nowhere feels safe.
Alright.
Cord said you can ride Charles' console dirt jumper.
Oh, sweet. Oh, let me just make videos on it so I don't have to buy one. I'm serious. Alright, we'll see how the chain length is. It looks kind of short from here.
You can cut the darkness.
Oh, that's not going to be long enough. That's not going to be long enough.
Can bring you
No way.
closer. You break the silence with a whisper.
Dang. That's not going to be long enough.
Gentle rain.
Alright, let me see what I got over here. Is this 11 speed chain?
When you call upon the name.
I think this is 8 speed chain. That's not going to work. Oh no. What am I going to do? I usually don't keep chain stuff anymore. I usually throw them away. Oh, I got 11. Yes, dude.
Nice.
Nice. Nice. This is where the overhead cam would come into play. Okay. What'd everybody say about my chain length?
Said about 2 missing links.
2. All right. I'm glad someone threw out a number there because I was like, how many do I put on here?
Are you gonna try to get your kids to ride? If so, are you gonna spoil them with amazing bikes or build them up to it? That's what you and asked.
Well, yeah, I'm definitely gonna teach my kids how to ride. I mean, we already got the kids ride shotgun thing. It's this bar. I don't know if you get to see it.
I think I saw it last time I was there.
Yeah, so it's this bar across right there. And
Yeah.
it has like little stirrups so they can sit on the top tube while you're riding. So I'm already taking them on little rides, teaching them how to stand on the bike and stuff. So I think it's my obligation to teach them how to ride because there's just movements on a bike that it's really hard to learn when you're an adult. So yeah, definitely gonna teach them. And then if they want to do it, that's fine. But as for like making them really badass builds and stuff, no way, man. You don't want to give kids everything, and without them like working for it, because then they'll just take it for granted and they'll just hate doing it eventually. Like, no, you gotta want them to want it, and then they need to put in work to see like, hey, that's how life is. You work hard, you get stuff that you want. It's not all about just giving everything in life. It's not good parenting. So, alright, we're getting this chain going. Boom, 2 weeks. It's, dang, I can't really see what I'm doing. Maybe this will work. Alright, I'm getting my second link going. Yeah, this is the hardest part to film. A freaking chain.
Mowed a whole bunch of lawns to get my bike.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, when I was like 14, I remember my parents said, "We're not buying you any more bikes." I'm like, "What? I need new bikes. I'm growing." And they're like, "Nah, dude, you got allowance." I was making $20 a week. And they're like, "You got allowance, you can buy it yourself." So I think they still bought me a couple things here and there. But yeah, I've been on my own, buying my own bikes since I was a 14-year-old. Oh, did I push it too far? Please no, please no. Okay.
Yeah, I made a deal with some people to get my bike. Basically, I taught their kid how to play drums, and then I taught their bike.
That's cool. I might have messed up on this a little bit. This side. Yep, I pressed the wrong one. That's okay.
My parents made me do work around the house for a year. And for each bike, they said they were not getting another for a while. 1 year later, I had a new bike.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember they said that, and I still got like a frame for Christmas. Why is it so difficult?
Cord says he's gonna put Charles on that same plan.
Yeah, yeah. So Cord and Charles, father and son, they're both in the chat, but he's driving and the son's at home, so he's hearing about this for the first time. Maybe he's probably like, "What?" He's probably like, "I'm getting off the stream. I don't want to hear anything else." All right, we're looking good. We got the 2 links there. All right, like I said, this is super hard to film. Yeah, you guys are just gonna have to bear with me on this one. And then this, I like to get the pliers. Stays. And get it started. How many people we got watching?
86.
86. Man, we need to pump those numbers up. We need to be like a 10,000 or something. How do we get 10,000 people to watch a live stream?
That's a very good question.
I mean, are we being boring right now?
I
I
don't
think so. I think we might be being boring. How do we spice this up? You guys got any ideas? What do you want to see in the live streams? I was thinking about doing like game show type stuff.
Throw a rave for every sub.
Every sub, man, that'd be crazy.
You need a VTuber avatar.
A what?
A VTuber avatar. So those people take those anime pictures and make them
Oh yeah.
talk and stuff.
Yeah, that's weird.
Women in bikinis to hand you tools.
Nah. Not my thing. Okay, so we got 2 links there. That actually wasn't too bad. Who said women's in bikini? Women.
Cord.
Oh. Yeah, alright.
Been watching your vids. Please respond to me or say, "What's up, Jasper?"
What's up, Jasper, dude? Alright.
Zach said, "This is actually nice. I like
Yeah,
it the way it is."
Nice and chill.
What's your thoughts on salsa bikes?
I thought you were just gonna say salsa. I'm like, I'm down for salsa.
There you go. White queso or yellow queso?
I don't know. They have different colors.
Oh yeah.
All right, now that's looking like the appropriate size. Heck yeah, dude. That's looking great. Okay, I'm gonna do it. Ugh. All right. Well, shifter cable. Do I even have a shifter cable? How far in are we? 2 hours?
Hour 40.
Alright, do I have shifter cables? This looks like a pretty good shifter cable. But is it long enough? Is the question.
What's your opinion on soft shell or hard shell tacos?
Soft shell. I used to be hard shell only. But, yeah.
Man, there's a place in Rogers that has the best street tacos I've ever had.
Really?
Absolutely. It's inside of a supermercado.
Oh,
You
yeah?
have to go towards the back and you can only order in Spanish.
What?
Yeah.
I know enough Spanish. I'll be like, yo quiero tres tacos.
Yeah.
Carne asada. Alright, that's not gonna work. I need some cable housing here.
Guacamole or salsa?
Well, guacamole's expensive, dude.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm not rich or anything. My wife makes good guacamole, though. Alright, is this one gonna be long enough?
Northwestern Access, what's your favorite bike company?
I don't have one. That's gonna work. Alright. I do not have a favorite bike company. Like I said earlier, I know people. Yeah, I saw like the average watch duration on the live stream was like 7 minutes or something.
Yeah.
Oh shoot, I didn't have it on auto ISO this whole freaking time. That's why it's so dark. There we go. Sorry, guys. Yeah, so like I said earlier, I'm jaded, right? I'm not really like a consumer like people who watch, so I don't really have a favorite. But yeah, people watch for like an average of like 7 minutes, so like it's hard to like assume like you guys heard what I said earlier on, you know, like it's a bummer, but I mean it's tough. I mean when other people have live streams, like I'll drop in and then I'm like, oh, I gotta go look this up because I'm always like looking stuff up, you know. I gotta chill out sometimes. But then I drop back in and I'm like, oh, what's he doing now? It's pretty cool. Yeah, with live streams, I usually try to get the person doing the live stream to respond to me. I like that.
How do you feel about the Canyon now that you have a really expensive Orbea?
Well, they're two completely different types of bikes. I don't know, Canyon and Orbea kind of like go together. Like they're kind of like the same thing to me. Same brand almost. In my mind, they're just like nice brands.
What about Trek?
Never tried a Trek. People have been telling me to, but I'm like, I don't really like those bikes that you have to buy from a bike shop. Not my thing. Oh, what's going on there? I'm trying to figure out if that's a zip tie thing. If so, that sucks. If I gotta take off the cranks to access, there's like a zip tie to run the cable right there. That was. Okay.
Dude said if you buy from a shop, you can test ride it.
Yeah, I'd rather figure out if it's the wrong bike after I already bought it. That's how I usually roll. Alright, that goes up like that. And this, my nemesis, internal cable routing. I probably should have done this before I put the cranks on. Wait, what is notes for the dropper. Okay, what am I going to do here? All right, poll time.
Good.
Should I do the internal cable routing for the brakes and the shifting? Yes or no? Just say internal cable routing. Now, the internal cable routing takes some time. I have to focus. It's a little boring. Obviously, the bike won't be completely together on the video, this live stream. Or should I just move on to installing the brakes and just continue the chill vibe? And then you'll just have to use your imagination that I built up the bike all the way. Oh no, people, what are you guys doing to me? I don't want to do it. I don't want to do internal cable routing. But hey, I'll do whatever you guys say. Oh no. So you guys want me to do internal cable routing? You guys are crazy. Oh man. Man. That's okay. I'll do it. Let's end it. Let's just get it done with. Let's start this internal cable routing. Dang it, you guys. You're really doing me dirty like that, huh? After everything I've done for you guys. You guys want to see me suffer some more? Yeah, sorry about the dark video though earlier. All right, we're gonna make this happen. Oh, is it? Oh, can you switch the source?
Yep.
Sorry about that. Yeah, I just removed this little rubber grommet thing, which I'm not a fan of. I don't even know where the rubber grommet is for the front side. I might be screwed.
I remember last live stream, so I'm just gonna go ahead, turn on suspenseful music.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I should have done this with my crank. Oh no, that wasn't on. Wait, what? Oh, is there a slit in there? Okay, that's cool. This one should be easier because there's a bigger hole. That one was like running through multiple tubes that were like welded and stuff.
Yeah.
I should have had the cranks off for this. Dang, dude.
What size is this frame?
What size is the frame?
Yeah.
Medium 29er. All right. I can't believe they wanted me to do this.
It says, haha, suffer, Evan, suffer.
Yeah, right? Oh, okay. You guys are killing me over here. Okey-dokey. Not this in this direction. Okay. Okay, I'm just looking for the tube. Oh, I see it. Okay, I'm I'm pulling it back now. I got the hook in there. Oh, it was so close. Ugh. Okay, attempt number 2. You guys see what I'm doing? No, you can't. Dang it. Slowly pull it back. See, can I hook it with this thing on?
Saying they believe in you.
Oh, that was sketchy. Push, push, push. Ah, yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Nice.
Alright, cool. Yeah, that's good news about the rubber grommet there. Having like a little slit in it. That means I can move on and look for it later. I'm not going to let you guys vote if I look for the rubber grommet. Because it's not going to be easy to find. I'm sure it's around here somewhere. I'll look in one spot. Hold on. One spot. Is it here? No, not here. Okey-dokey. One more spot. Yeah, hopefully I can find the frame plugs because I don't want to spend any money buying some. Would you guys spend money to buy a frame plug like that? It's just cosmetic. I mean, it might help the rattling a little bit. I'm sure it's around here somewhere, but yeah, that kind of sucks not having it. All right, let's move on.
Dude said, not if it's my bike.
Oh yeah, yeah. Some people have their bikes like just rattling around, not a care in the world. I mean, it's a pretty good way to go about things.
Maybe, he said. Dana says, I wouldn't mind the rattle.
Yeah, I'm sure I could stuff some things in there. Oh, that I might actually do that. Should I be nice? Pop in here. Should I be nice and install this cable dampening stuff? This is like a foam hose. It was seen on the Orbea video. And it goes over the shifter cable inside the frame so there's no rattle. So should I be nice and put this in there? Let me know. Let me know. No vote or anything, but just let me know what the comments say. Remember, I'm selling this bike. I'm not even going to ride it.
Dude says yes. Nick says no. Rowena says yes. Patrick says yes.
Yeah, there's
A lot of yeses.
a lot of yeses.
A lot of yeses.
Doing the right thing.
The quieter, the better.
Well, I mean, it's not my bike. I'm not riding it. So
Yeah.
should I care? I want to know if
Yeah, everybody's pretty much saying yes.
okay. All right. We're gonna make it happen then. Before I get.
Only Nick has said no.
Dang, well, Nick is on my side, but I mean, I listen to what they say, so.
Tactical Barista says use spray foam.
Yeah. Spray foam sounds cool. So here you go like that. Okay. Let's get into this stuff ready. I'm gonna put this in the posting. I'm gonna be like, yeah, there's internal hose dampening, so this is a really nicely built bike. I mean, that's a selling point if you ask me. That looks pretty good. Cut this here.
Wrap it in toilet paper. That's all you need.
Toilet paper, yeah. The Orbea had like a shoelace or something, where it came from the pros closet. But yeah, the rear brake hose was rattling a little bit, so that's kind of why I did it on camera. And yeah, there was a freaking shoelace inside the frame on the brake housing.
Huh.
Yeah, it's weird. All right, to make it a little easier on me, I got some Tri-Flow here. Just dripping it in there. That way it slides over the tube real nice. Okay. Getting a little difficult, not too bad. Oh, it's just pushing it out. Dang, this stuff is hard to do. Why? Why do you guys make me do this stuff, man? Oh, there we go. Okay, we got some cable through. Yeah, so I'll push it through, and then I'll hold it in place, and I'll pull that. That seems like the best way.
KT says, good job suffering. Someone asked, are you adding mechanical brakes to it?
Mechanical brakes? No way, dude. Mechanical brakes are like the worst thing ever. I want to sell this bike. Like, actually sell it. Come on, get in there.
Wireless brakes a good idea?
I would run wireless brakes just because I want to see if they're any good. Alright, we are all good with the dampening there, so let's move on to the brakes. I mean, this bike is looking pretty good. Now, we're not going to get this bike fully assembled because I was looking for parts. And I saw that I do not have a dropper lever. So I'm going to have to order one of those. Hopefully I can get one cheap. Those dropper levers are super expensive sometimes, like $40, so that eats away at the profit a little bit. But yeah, all of my dropper levers are like integrated for Shimano, and then I use one for the common saw hardtail, so I don't have a dropper lever. That's a bummer. I mean, I have one on the Ragley, but that's like a nice gold one. It's like $60. I don't want to get rid of that one. Okay, time to go on to the brakes.
KT said there's great mountain bike trails in Tennessee.
Yeah, I know, man. Tennessee. My friend's moving to Tennessee pretty soon, so I'll probably go visit him. Yeah, I didn't mention it to you guys in the live stream or like on the video or anything, but yesterday I was trying to buy a truck, and the truck was I ordered it from CarMax or whatever, and here, maybe I'll hop in here. Yeah, so I was gonna buy a Toyota Tundra, and I ordered it from CarMax. shipped it from California to Tulsa, so I got to look at it. It took like 2 or 3 weeks to get shipped. I went to go look at this truck, and I got there. It's like a $30,000 truck, and it was like, I was like driving it. I was like, this truck feels like loose. Like everything about it feels loose. Like they just like the previous owner just beat it up or something. There was one history of an accident, but it didn't say where it was. Well, the front end was like spray painted black. It looked like it almost looked like they took like bed liner and sprayed the front end. And then I was just checking out like their repair job or whatever, and there was like plastic that wasn't even bolted on. I even pulled off a plastic panel that was just hanging out in the wheel well. So I'm like, dude, what? You're trying to sell me this truck for $33,000, and this is this isn't even good craftsmanship. Like, what? You got this passing inspection? And it was weird. CarMax was trying to get me to sign the papers to buy the truck before even seeing the truck or test driving it. It was just a weird situation. So luckily, I got them to refund my delivery, because remember I had to pay for it to be delivered from California to Tulsa. So yeah, I spent all day yesterday trying to deal with that stuff. I would have posted the video yesterday, but I was just busy doing stuff. The video was done. It was up since Friday, but I just had some other stuff to deal with. Yeah, so that sucked. I wish I would have had a brand new truck by now, man. That would have been cool. So I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, that was a bummer. Oh. Now, if I do get a truck, should I make a video about it? I mean, Sam Pilgrim did it. Seth did it. Matt Jones makes videos about Ferraris or whatever. So should I make a video about a truck if I buy one? I think I'm leaning towards yes. I would love to even upgrade a truck on a video. I think that'd be cool. I love watching car channels. So, and luckily me watching the car channels, I actually was able to look at the car like that and like see like, no, this car is in freaking disrepair.
It's a resounding yes.
Really? You want to see a truck build?
Resounding.
Yeah, I think a truck build would be really cool and kind of mix things up a little bit. Okay, it is break time.
Tactical Barista says Evan's budget truck, 70,000 and upgrades.
Yeah, this is something I would do for sure. All right, so the problem is here I don't know the minimum rotor for this. I know this is a 180. So hopefully this fits on here.
Sad to rad Toyota Tacoma.
No, Tundra. Yeah, there is a couple that are like really crappy looking. But it's like, I would have said yes to that truck if it wasn't so expensive. Like that'd be cool to upgrade the truck on video. Alright, it's looking like I'd need no adapter for this one. Yeah, that's looking good. Yeah, so these SRAM DB8 brakes came off the Ragley, and they are special because they're the new mineral oil brakes from SRAM. So I don't even know if I'll be able to bleed these without buying a special tool. But yeah, these are pretty good 4-piston brakes. So yeah, they're pretty budget oriented. You can get a set for like $120. But yeah, these are pretty good brakes, pretty powerful. But yeah, let me ditch this adapter. Okay, adapter. And I got so many caliper bolts. I don't know how I have so many damn caliper bolts. Get that on there. And it's always good when you can run no adapter. I love running no adapter.
Luck 2K said, I just ordered a bike. Is there any tips for a beginner? I don't know your fitness level, but the best thing you can do is just get out there and ride. Now, don't worry about just go to your trails. Don't worry about looking at the map. Just kind of know where you are in relation to the exit and where your car is. But just go ride. Just go get lost a little bit, and don't bite off more than you can chew. So don't go to like the Black Diamond straight away. So yeah, just go explore. That's the best thing.
The only thing I don't like about these is my, let's see, can I zoom in? My socket hits the caliper. And I don't like using regular Allens. Alright. Yeah, look, it already marred it up a little bit. You see, that's from me right there. That's from the Allen socket.
That'll buff out.
No, it will not. Okay, and since you guys want me to do the internal routing, I gotta deal with that now. Crazy.
Let's ask, ever experienced side-to-side movement in a one-up dropper?
I think so. Let's see. Yeah, I rebuilt this whole one up on a live stream one time. It was pretty fun. They're like super rebuildable. But yeah, most droppers do have that. All right. How does this work? I bet I could just take this off and just worry about the bleed later. Yeah, let me just pop this off right here. Okay. Gotta get my trusty wrench. Check out this wrench. It's so cool.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, we got the 8, we got the 12. This thing is so old. I think I stole this from my friend accidentally. Yeah. So this is like perfect size for moving the brakes. Let's go autofocus. Come on, autofocus. Okay. I would love to do this without bleeding it. Okay. Well, that's SRAM, so I could unscrew this potentially. That'd be cool.
Asked, should I upgrade my X Fusion fork on my bike to a more known brand like box?
Only if you're having problems with it. Yeah, I got rid of my X Fusion on my Vetus Mythic pretty quickly. It wasn't like a super great fork, I remember. Yes, hopefully I can put this up here. Yeah, just don't spend money that you don't have. You know, it's fun to upgrade bikes, but I don't encourage people to go into debt. Okay. Let's see if I could figure this out here. I am looking for a real tiny little Torx guy. And I think I have it. I don't have like SRAM kits. Yeah, I'm not gonna have this. I'm gonna check one more spot. What is this? A T10? I need like a T5. I don't know. Sorry guys, got some downtime here. I don't have a SRAM bleed kit. Yeah, but I actually changed my mind. I actually ordered my first SRAM brake set coming soon. It's actually going to go in the common saw. What is this? Is this Does this work? I just found the littlest torque screwdriver here. Hold on here. The littlest torque screwdriver. I think this is for glasses. Will it work? Oh yeah. Let's get some of that action going on.
Nice.
Oh yeah, it fits so good. Yeah. Uh-oh. Now how am I gonna get this to unscrew? Does it unscrew? Guys, does this unscrew? Is that how this works? It's not working. Good. We don't want to mar this up. Mess it up. It's working. Am I just gonna have to cut this off? Are they saying anything?
Everybody's talking about how you were talking about how it fits perfectly. Oh yeah.
It does fit perfectly. Felt good, but I don't think this is gonna come off. If I had like a wrench version of it, it would work.
And Willard says cut it off.
Yeah, I don't have any. I mean, I could splice it. Yeah. Who said that?
Willard McKinnon.
Willard, yeah, dude. Thanks, man. Sometimes it's not worth it. But I have actually harvested this off before by taking a razor blade and cutting it after I cut it off. I'll try not to lose too much cable here.
Tactical Breeze says it's press fit like the Shimano most likely.
Alright. Cool. Alright, so let me get some zip ties before I move any further. Alright, what time is it?
It is 7:14.
Oh, 7:14? So we got some time.
Yeah.
Alright. Where are the zip ties? Here we are.
It says your garage looks cleaner. Good work, Evan. We're all proud of you.
Thanks. Is that something people keep track of?
I guess it is.
Now, I could make this into like a professional looking set or studio, but I was thinking that actually makes it kind of like, okay, I was watching somebody, they're like, yeah, you're an expert in your field. Just talking generally about content creation.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, you're an expert. You should have your workspace on video should reflect that, so brands want to work with you. Me, on the other hand, I feel like I want to look like everybody else. Like, I don't want to detach myself, and then people go, oh, well, that's not realistic. Because, like, I used to watch woodworking,
Yeah.
and people be like, oh, yeah, I built up $100 bench from pallets or whatever, and then they're running it through a planer that costs $10,000. They have $30,000 of equipment, and then, I mean, I felt like this too. Like, well, I can't do that. Like, why? I'm going to stop watching this guy.
Yeah.
So I don't want to become that guy, you know. I'm just using everyday tools. Same thing with that Park Tool. Now Park Tool is like Snap-on for bikes. It's expensive. I don't want to get a whole panel of Park Tool here where people are like, well, that's why he's good at working on bikes because he has Park Tool. Like, no.
If you had it set up like a studio, it just seemed very artificial.
Yeah, I
Like
would
it
like.
wouldn't be artificial, but it would give off a different vibe.
Yeah,
Less of a, you know, do it yourself
yeah,
DIY
that's
kind of vibe.
yeah. Yeah, I want people to know that like you can work on bikes with like very minimal tools. Let's see, it's still autofocus.
Jose wants to know how big was the boneyard step up.
It's probably like 6 feet tall, maybe like a 15-foot gap. Don't quote me on that though.
Jessica Marie said it's okay. Says it's okay. No one thinks you're good at working on bikes. That's us kidding.
I'm learning. I'm definitely learning.
You're better than I am, man.
That's what I should do. I should get you to do it. Just coach you through it. That'd be kind of fun. The best thing that tool set I ever bought was these hooks, these pick set. I got a 4-piece hook set, and they are so useful. Like, look, I'm gonna use it again right now. Yeah. So you type in, are you banning somebody?
No.
Are you like?
I'm responding to people talking to me.
Oh yeah.
Like, they just said hi, editor. So I was just
You can say
saying
hi.
back.
All right, got the. Oops, let me. Zip tie.
Letter Bridget said, my seat has a ball massager Coors Light, mister.
Oh, I thought he was gonna say Bud Light. Oh no. He probably just switched. I could see him being a Bud Light guy. Okay, how did I have this before? Thunder Midget, I hate to disappoint. I quit drinking alcohol like January 2019. So it's been a long time. Not that I was like an alcoholic or anything. But yeah, I do not drink alcohol at all. I don't miss it. It's expensive. Diet sodas are way better. And hangovers suck.
Yeah.
Alright, so what am I gonna do with this? I remember the last couple times I like had a 6-pack of beer or something. I remember getting hungover from one beer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, dude, this is so not worth it to me anymore.
Yeah. Yeah, back in my 20s, that was good. Now that I'm in my 30s now. Okay.
Yeah. Did Thunder Midget respond?
Yeah, he said, congrats, Evan. That's awesome, bro.
Oh, I thought he was going to talk about the Bud Light comment. I'm just looking for this cable right now. I do not see it.
Court said Charles can introduce you to root beer.
Cool. Yeah, one time I was in South Carolina. I went to this like health food store, and they had like traditional root beer,
Oh, man.
and it was like made from actual like roots,
Interesting.
and it was so good. And I went back to that same South Carolina area, and I forgot the store. I never could find it.
Shane asked if you watched the Mountain Bike World Cup.
For XC?
So, watched the MTB World Cup.
Yeah, I watched the XC one. Tom Pidcock came through, won both races. Tom Pidcock is a man.
Michael says he's going to bed, and he says good night because it's 8:20 there, and he has finals tomorrow.
All right, man. Good luck on those finals.
Good luck.
I remember those days. Don't miss them.
Same here.
What is happening here? Yeah, it's really hard to shine the flashlight in here too. Sounds like it's getting hung up like right here. Okay, I see it. Where's my pick set? That's the only downside about the pick set. You can't leave it on the ground or else you'll step on it and stab your foot. Where is it? Here it is.
Or I say you need a headlamp.
Yeah, headlamp would only work if it's like right with your eyes. So you guys can see stuff. Yeah, I can't see anything. Everything's blind. I do have it. Oh,
Oh, let's go.
no, I lost it. Dang, it's so hard.
The time is it is currently 7:24.
Did someone ask that?
Yeah.
Okay. There's the hose. No. Damn it.
Dude, so this is why exterior cables for me, even though my bike has internal available.
Oh yeah, that's funny.
Well, it's not like you chose internal. Chat chose internal.
I know, right? No, I was just saying, let me just work on it off stream. Because it's boring, you know? Like, people are probably clicking off right now. Look at this. I'm like a surgeon here. I got two things going on.
Cable surgery.
Yeah. Come on. It's coming. It's coming. Yeah. Now we're talking. Hopefully I have enough cable now. Oh, shit. That's not going to be long enough.
Oh no.
That's not going to be long enough. That's going to cost me a lot of money. Oh, no. Look at this, guys. That's going to be expensive. That wouldn't even reach at all. Dang, man. I mean, this is all of it. That's all of it right there. Dang. Well, I'm gonna have to deal with that later. Shoot. Alright, let's put on the front brake though. That one will fit. And I don't have to mess with it. Is everybody sharing my pain?
Yeah, bunch of F's in chat.
F, yeah, man. Cable stretcher, is that a thing? I don't think so. A canyon of problems. Alright, it's time for the front brake.
Good job suffering.
Yeah, thanks. At least they appreciated it. But I mean, this bike is coming along. So let's put this front brake on. UK people actually put their brakes on the opposite side.
Really?
You know? They're weird like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so then I bought a bike from the UK when I first started, and I didn't know how to work on brakes then. And it came on the opposite side, and they're like, well, just, I don't know, just deal with it yourself. And then I looked it up. It's actually a law that you have to have the brakes on the appropriate side if you're going to sell bikes in America.
Really?
So I showed them the law. They're like, well, they're trying to say like, no, it's not the wrong side. And I'm like, no, dude, in America it is. And then finally they said, oh, okay, we'll pay for the repair at a bike shop. Well, I don't take my bikes to bike shops, so I just eventually just mustered up the courage to do it. I just like, I ran the brakes, I just flipped them upside down, which is totally doable. These are interchangeable, these are ambidextrous or whatever. Yeah, that's what I did.
Shane says Canada does too. It must be something to do with the extra U with color.
Yeah. Yeah, they got stuff backwards. What is it? Alright, so good. That. I don't know the minimum rotor size on this one either. So let's see what to do. Boom. Cool. So let's hear some video ideas. What do you guys want to see me do? I'm actually gonna do a video coming up probably this next week. Where I made my own route called the Back 40 Hardcore. So it's gonna be my longest ride ever, and it includes all the black diamonds and a big old huge drop I've never done before. So that's what I'm working on. And then I should have a nuke-proof Scout coming soon, so that'll be like 2 different videos. But something that's more about like progression, maybe a bike build, progressing. I'm open to any ideas. Now, I will say that I'm not really a bike reviewer. So I'm not really into like spouting off some specs on a bike. Like, okay, this bike has cold forged cranks. Like, nah, dude. Like I said earlier, like I just want to be a guy like everybody else. Riding a bike, like, oh man, this bike feels fun. I just want to be that guy. Okay. Like I'll get a bike and I'll talk about it and be like, yeah, this bike feels great. I love it. Like, let's check out the parts. Like, oh, cool. But I'm not going to be like, this bike is, the the new release from blah 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 blah. It's like,
Let's see, Christian says dirt jumper working on Polygon T8.
Yeah.
No-hander bar spin or bar spin in the Superman.
oh, dude, I was actually no, for real. I was actually thinking about doing a video idea. They'll probably do horribly because I don't do this kind of stuff. But I want to do a video like, I learned 5 tricks or something like that. I learned 5 tricks in 24 hours, or I learned 5 tricks in a week. Let me know what kind of tricks you would like to see me do. I want to do one-handers, like I mentioned in today's video. I want to do a toboggan, which is where you do a one-hander and you grab your seat. And then 3 more tricks. I'm open to ideas. But I want to be able to do these tricks while riding on the everyday trails. So a tail whip is out of the picture. I'm not really interested in doing a backflip. I mean, maybe if it was a foam pit with like a coach like Matt Jones or something. But yeah, any kind of mild tricks that you think would be pretty cool, let me know in the comments. You can just tell me.
See,
So.
Chalky Milk says, I think you should come back to Arizona and ride some trails out there.
Nah, too hot.
Tactical Dennis, there's a runner who does something a fan asks for, like stop running when you see a kid with a balloon.
Dude, this looks cool. Look, this bike is already coming together pretty nicely.
Let's go.
What does he say about a balloon?
Basically, like, keep riding until you see a certain...
Oh yeah, they do that with walks.
Yeah.
They usually do that on shorts though. I don't think they do that on long form.
Let's see. Do a video on wearing pants and jersey versus jeans and a t-shirt.
That's boring. Sorry to shoot it down your idea, but it's like I gotta think about what people want to watch. I mean, that sounds like a short. I could do a short on that.
Of course, says I think you should do some videos where you take a new rider and teach them how to work on bikes like you.
Yeah, I can see myself doing that.
Something like technical testing, suspension, tire pressure, sag.
Yeah, I'm gonna get suspension telemetry, I think. So that'd be cool.
Himola $250 boost frame or $500 sock frame. The bikes you're building are too expensive.
Oh, I'm working on a budget bike right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. There's a big debate on what's budget, and it's like the word budget just means what you can afford. It's an individual thing.
Right.
So people get all bent like, that's not a budget bike. It's like, well, it is for some people.
Right. It says a Superman seat grab. as one of the
That sounds kind of hard.
Take a trail lap at each time a smaller tire size.
Yeah, that sounds cool. I want to do live stream trail rides.
Yeah, that'd be sick. No hander or crank flip.
Crank flip, okay. Yeah, I could do suicide no hander. That might be cool.
More sad to rad videos.
Yeah, I'm down for that. I just need to have a candidate.
Night ride with night vision.
That's cool, dude. That's cool. So that'd be crazy. How much does night vision cost?
I mean,
Pull it up
yeah,
on Amazon right now.
Let's see.
I want to know how much night vision costs. That would be so.
We'll go with night vision camera and a night vision goggles.
How would I even film that? I'd need a night vision camera.
Yeah.
Because you can't turn on a light with night vision, you get blinded. I did a night ride video and it was so scary. At least the first couple times. I was scared out of my freaking mind.
The thing is, they like all of these are binoculars. They're not just regular night vision goggles. I don't think it's real safe to ride around with binoculars.
Yeah, you can't. But they gotta make a helmet version. Maybe just regular Google search it. Alright, that's looking good.
penny farthing mountain biking.
Yeah, I would be down to do penny farthing. Penny farthing is that big wheel that you
Yeah.
ride. Okay, you know.
With the tiny wheel in the back.
Yeah, I don't know about mountain biking, but I looked into it because there's a guy locally that does penny farthing.
Yeah.
But one of those is like $2,000, and it's like, what do you gotta do with it afterwards? And then how do I transport the thing, especially if I don't have a truck? You know, I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
This has a head mount.
Head-mounted night vision. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. And it even has it so that you could record stuff on it. So it's got a night vision camera in it.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah. It was,
All right, let me know if you want to see a night vision video.
unicycle trail build. Ride a unicycle down a trail.
I never rode a unicycle before. Okay. I'm just getting the grips ready.
Night vision penny farthing. Now we're just adding ideas together.
Oh man. What if I just became the night vision guy?
I mean, you've got the slow-mo camera guys.
right. Okay. I'm just getting this ready because I'm going to install some grips. Man, yeah, so the bike stand, if you see it's like tilting really bad, that's because I gotta push it up to its maximum so I can get it at camera height for you guys. So that it's not happy right now. Alright. Let's get some grips on. Alright, we're gonna talk about the bike cost because this is about as far as I can get this build. Since I don't have a long enough hose, I'm gonna have to buy a hose, which is gonna cost a freaking arm and a leg, and the shifter. So the shifter, if you can remember on the Commensal build, I was like, yeah, I have the shifter, but it has a really weird clamp. Well, the clamp is actually to this brake lever. So on the Commensal, I have it up for sale right now. Like I said, $1,000, but I need to swap over. I bought a Dior shifter, and why Dior's the best is because this was like $25. So this is an actual shifter, like a 10-speed or whatever. So you can swap that over, and then I'll have the clamp for that. But I don't want to clamp on the brake lever anyway, with it being just kind of open air, just dangling there, because I might lose some fluid. I don't want to do that. So that's about as far as I can get for the build. So I need your help deciding. You just have to use your imagination like this bike is fully together. So, get this down to 10. I mean, this bike is looking pretty good. So, oh, I'm way too far away. Let's see. Can you see me? Yep. All right. So, we got the Canyon Spectral 125 aluminum frame. We got a Fox Float X shock. I don't know, it has a piggyback. And we got the Fox 36 Performance. We got P&W bars, an upgraded headset. We got a one-up dropper with a Steel Italia seat. We got some race face kind of semi-upgraded. They're not square tape or anything, so you got an external bottom bracket, sealed and everything. And then you got some wheels that aren't the greatest, WTB I-30, good hubs. We got an 11-speed drivetrain, and we have SRAM DB8 4-piston brakes. So, with that said, oh, and tubeless tires, Maxxis. So with that said, what do you guys think I should sell this bike for? Market says, oh, Bikes Online. You need to hire someone just to manage your used parts sales. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I love Bikes Online, man. Yeah, I would love to have someone that I'm just like, hey, dude, can you sell this for me? And then they take a percentage. But I don't know. People are busy. People are busy these days. You know, it's hard to get people to do something like that. Oh, we got Noob King. What's up from the Philippines? What's up, man? All right, so that bike is sold for. Sometimes it's on sale for $2,500. Okay, but remember, I have cheaper wheels. I have the same suspension, and I have cheaper brakes. Maybe you could say a cheaper drivetrain. I don't know what comes stock on it. So what do you guys think? The USA bike market is going to be hard to sell. Yeah, that's why I just want to put it at a price where it's like, people are like, ooh, that's too cheap to pass up. Someone says it's a $2,500 bike. This guy, Thio Semicarbazide Benzyl Alcohol, he's funny because he'll comment on all my videos. Yeah. Like, that's the most overpriced bike I've ever seen in my life. I have a bike from China, and then I am way faster than everybody. It's like, that's just overpriced junk. And I like him. He's authentic, you know. So he comments that on every video. But then for him to right now say $2,500 for the bike is kind of funny. He'd be the type of guy to be like, that's $300. $300. Yeah. Okay. We got some 1750, 1800, 1800, 1600. Nick says, I talked you down to 2K. I'll sell it for 2K. Yeah. I don't, what kind of, what is this benzyl alcohol? What is that? I don't know. I think it's like, are you making bombs or something? Stream canceled. The Windows. FBI, open up! Yeah. Okay, let's make a poll. Let's make a poll here. Let's do 4 options. The poll is, what should I sell this bike? He says the Thio Semicarbazide Benzyl Alcohol is chemistry. Zachary Keeger says, if I come down to Bentonville, I'm going to try to ride as many of the trails as I can. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, so what should I sell this bike for? Let's say 1,000. Someone just said 1,000. Let's say 1,500. Let's say 1,750. Oh yeah, the bike will be finished. William Buchanan said, finish the brakes 1950. I can't finish the brakes because the hose is too short, man. So, let's just say 2,000. Now this is the initial asking price. This is what I'm going to put it up on the Facebook Marketplace. Ideally locally. If it's local, I would give them a discount for sure. All right, the vote is going up right now. Yeah, Chris, I'm gonna order a hose. What else do I have to order? I feel like I had to order something else. Did I have to order anything else? Oh, maybe the rubber grommets for the frame. Alright, are you guys voting? The voting is up. Oh, you gotta do exclamation point, vote, space, and then what you think. I wish if you saw someone doing it wrong, you could like click it for them, you know?
Yeah.
Let's type it twice. Yeah, we got 2,000. Hey Christian, if you look on the screen here, it says how to vote. Like next to the thing, it's like exclamation point vote, space and then what you want. Yeah, no warranty. there's no way there's a fly there. There's no way to do a warranty. Yeah, we got a lot of 1750s. I'm surprised no one is joking around with 2000.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy Owen's MTV Journey. I think that's kind of funny. I feel like he made his channel because mine is Evan's MTV Saga.
Yeah.
And I saw one other person do that one time where it's like they renamed their channel. It said Kio's MTV Adventures.
You guys should just all get together.
Yeah.
Go for a
I'm like,
ride.
did you fire the thesaurus and then like look up? Okay, synonym, is that the right word?
Yeah.
Yeah, synonym. My mouth is drying out because I'm talking freaking forever.
Almost 3 straight hours.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like a part of me wants to try to get the people, someone visiting for the Bike Fest.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you want to come on the live stream? Like, I think that'd be cool. But it's like, what do I do with the second person? You know, the whole time. I don't even know. Because it's kind of weird when the live stream is going on and it's like 2 people and they're just like talking to each other. You're like, am I allowed to like be listening in on this right now? Like, I don't know. I want to like include people. Like, all right. So,
Yeah.
like to me, I would think having a live stream with a guest, like I'm talking to them and then it's like cutting, and then like we're doing right now. You know. I don't know. All right, it's a $2,000 bike, and you will get it in the bike world. Man. Mr. Benzo Alcohol is signs 2,000. All right, let's end this poll, and let's see. Close poll. All right. Everybody is saying 46.6% says to do 2,000. Just don't sell it incomplete. No, I will not sell it incomplete. It's going to be rideable. And what I think I'm going to do here is let's turn the camera a little bit. You want to be on the camera?
Yeah.
Alright, so there we go. So Josh here is going to take the footage and we'll see if he can make a story out of it. How long do you guys want this video to be, the long form? So what I'll do is I'll finish it up. I'll give him the clips of me finishing it. And I might even ride it. I might get some riding footage. I don't know. But I'll definitely talk about, you know, posting it up. I'll tell the story about selling it or whatever. And then maybe what I'll do is what I've done in the past, secretly filming people. I get this small little camera on a lanyard.
Yeah.
Whatever, like a necklace or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I just like have it recording. I cover up the red light or whatever, and then I just act like that was just around my neck. To begin with, you know. And then I even told the guy, I was like, "Oh, I'm just taking photos of the bike because I thought it was cool or whatever.
Yeah.
I want to show my buddy." Or I could set up a tripod on the dash, like pointing out, and then just mic it up so it's like even more secret.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. Yeah, so 30 minutes max. I don't know, like, I watch live streams from gamers,
Yeah.
and they're cutting down like 8 hours of footage, but they're making a freaking hour-long video.
Yeah. It's insane.
And I think that's cool. Like, I'll watch that
Yeah.
in pieces. It might take me a day or two to watch the whole thing,
Right.
but I like it. So, 15 to 25 minutes. Yeah, oh, Christian's saying what's up. You're vibing with people here.
Hey, man.
Oh, 3-hour video. Let's go.
Okay, let's just in point, out point, send it off.
You can do that right after the stream is done. It'll be just like that. Do 2,000 on Marketplace. Yeah, the people voted, man. It's 2,000. So I'll post it for 2,000. I don't think people are gonna buy it for 2,000. But what's cool about Marketplace is once you lower the price, it's like, oh, on sale for.
Right. Yeah. Instantly, it starts getting just boosted by everything.
Yeah. 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 So, what else do you guys want to talk about? Anything you guys want to see on the channel? I already asked that. We got 62 watching still. Really appreciate you guys. Yeah. Charles. This is all the camera angles that I do. Every time you see me moving the camera on a video, it's me taking my camera and just moving it. So even if I'm talking and like there's another shot like this, it's me moving that each time. So I stop talking, move the light, move the camera, but I like it. It's cool. If I could ship to Australia, how much does that cost? That probably costs like $1,000 to ship to Australia.
Easy.
You're better off buying a Polygon from Bikes Online. I want to see an edit, a riding edit. All right. Yeah. Shannon Thatcher. It is a medium. Have I ever watched Rampage videos? Yeah. And Malo, $250 boost frame. Oh, is this what he was saying earlier?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll check it out. Is that an aluminum frame? Because I don't really want like a Chinese carbon frame. I kind of want a Chinese aluminum frame. Everybody does Chinese carbon.
Right.
Like you see in the videos, are just everybody, oh, Chinese carbon, Chinese. It's like people are bored of that. I want to see what a Chinese aluminum frame is all about. You know?
They just start going all out. You know, okay, here's a Chinese tungsten frame that weighs close to a quarter of a ton.
That'd be silly, man.
You try to take it off of anything and it just instantly just falls straight down.
Yeah. He said it's aluminum. So that actually interests me a lot. It's like Chinese carbon frames, like in a way you're like kind of risking your life, you know?
Yeah.
Aluminum, like, is probably made in the same factory as every other aluminum frame out there.
Right.
Carbon, they can actually get the mold. Like I don't know how they get the mold of like expensive bikes. They have the mold and they can just throw some cheap ass carbon in there, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh, this looks just like a Santa Cruz,
Yeah.
and then it's like you snap your neck in the next ride or whatever. I don't know. It's hard finding them. I've been searching. I want to know about if you find a Chinese aluminum frame. Yeah. Yeah, would I go to Moab? I don't really know about Moab stuff. It's like people ask me like, what's your favorite trail? It's like, I live in the area where my favorite trails are, you know, that's why I moved out here. I didn't know that they're my favorite trails when I moved here, but yeah, it's like I moved here for a reason. And it's like, I just like where I'm at. Maybe I'll get bored of it. Like Slaughter Pen, I'm already kind of getting bored of that. But there's still things I haven't done. So it's like in Bella Vista, I barely even rode there. You know?
Right. And I mean, here, you know, you get a mile of new trail every single week.
Yeah, they just opened up like 4 or 5 miles in Bella Vista out of nowhere.
Yeah.
And it's like, it's weird. I don't know what they're doing. It's like north of the freeway.
Yeah.
There's this thing called a Castle Hub. It goes north of the freeway, and it looks like it's going to be connected. But I'm like, I would probably just cross the freeway then.
Right, yeah. Are they connected to like Lake Bella Vista?
Yeah, that's what it said. That's what it
I
said.
know that's
And
where
I was like, I'm just
Slaughter
gonna
Pen
ride
used
across
to
the
head
freeway.
to.
Fuck
Yeah.
it, man. I'm like, oh no, cars are coming. That would be a great way up to the top of the castle. Let's see. Do you know any good places in Bentonville to stay? Yeah, I would. If it's within your budget, I would stay at the Bike Inn. It's a bike-themed motel. It's on Walton Boulevard, a couple miles from Slaughter Pen. But I stayed there. It was so cool. The vibe is cool. It's like a classic, like what you would think a mountain bike YouTuber studio would look like, because it has like a sign that says like Shred. It's a neon sign, and then it just looks like a mountain bike studio that you can make videos on.
You've also got 21C that's right next to the beginning of All American, the art theme.
Oh
hotel.
yeah. Okay. I thought that was apartments.
No, it's a full-on hotel, the
Okay.
one with all the green penguins and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
like random stuff around it.
Interesting. Yeah, I'm kind of new here, but I'm trying to learn about the area so I can recommend stuff. Have I ever rode in Michigan? No, I have not. I've only rode in Arizona and Arkansas. Oh, I guess in Vegas too. Yeah, some trail building. So I asked earlier in the video, or the live stream, if it would be okay if I fixed this drop for the boneyard that I didn't do today, if that would be okay, or if it's like dumbing down the trail. So I might do that in a short. I think that'd be kind of cool. Just show some like I can't do this drop. So I got my shovel and I made the trail better and just show like really fast-paced stuff. But then it was time to send the drop.
Yeah.
And then I just sent the drop. So
Like slow it down and cut it off right before you land.
No, I hate when they do that, dude. They're like, what about on the Instagram when they show some guy like crashing his car?
Yeah.
And then they like stop, but like the guy crashes his car, say he gets flinged out of his car, and then the video cuts before he lands. And then people comment like, "Oh, I'm glad he didn't get hurt because the video got cut off before
Right.
he landed." So annoying, man. I hate that. Oh, Gatto says, "Show the finished bike." I'm a failure, man. I can't show you the finished bike. Oh. I'm a failure. I don't have a finished bike to show you because the brake hose is too short. So I don't have a long enough brake hose. But yeah, this is where as far as we got. Yeah, so we got WTB wheels, race face cranks. We got Fox suspension. We got a 1-up dropper, P&W bars, SRAM, 4-piston brakes, and we got Maxxis tires. I think it looks pretty good.
Semi-finished is good. Looks sick.
Yeah, let's get this bike on the ground actually. Oh, it's kind of heavy. All right, let's weigh this thing. Let's weigh it, man. Luckily, I got this scale in my arm here. Come on, stand up. Yeah, this bike is slack as can be. It's like 64 degrees or something head angle. It's crazy. All right, here we go. We're gonna weigh this thing. Yeah, so the lowest I got this bike down was 31 pounds. Is it still on manual? Yeah, if you can remember, I had carbon wheels on this bike at one point. The lowest I got it was 31 pounds because the frame is tanky. Before even getting everything ready, remember it was 16 pounds today when I weighed it. And that was just with like the suspension and the seat post. So I put heavy wheels on that are like 10 pounds. I don't know. Let's see. Any guesses? Any guesses? Did anyone guess?
Not yet.
All right, take a guess on how much this is gonna weigh. It's gonna weigh 35 pounds. Yeah, when I bought it and there was better parts, the stock bike, I think it was like 34 pounds. 18 kilograms, what does that mean? That's like 38 pounds. 35.6, 36.4. All right, we got 36. I think it's gonna be
18 kilos is about 40 pounds.
Yeah, that's crazy heavy. Yeah, it's 2.2 pounds per kilogram. So, all right, I'm gonna guess 34.5. There isn't a brake lever. There's no pedals. All right. Oh, it's so heavy. Oh. All right, no pedals, no brake lever. It is 33.46. That's tubeless and everything. That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
33.46. So pedals weigh like, pedals could add a pound. So it could be like 34.5 pounds. See, that's why I didn't like this bike that much, because for a trail bike or a short travel trail bike, it's just so heavy, you know? It's just like tanky. So, but I think that should do it on the live stream. So, oh yeah, with the pedal, shifter, brake, yeah, 35, probably. Yeah, probably right at 35 pounds. I think that's kind of heavy for a trail bike. All right, well, that'll do it for the live stream. If you have anything else to say, just now's the time. I'm wrapping it up here pretty soon. Yeah, the Bentonville Bike Fest is happening soon, so make sure you follow my Instagram, SagaMTV, @SagaMTV. And then we got a subreddit if you want to talk about anything, post away. I mean, you can post whatever you want, just don't be a jerk. And then thanks for all the support on the videos. The video's doing pretty well today. It's your cassette that's heavy. Yeah, it's a Dior cassette. All right, well, thanks for sticking by, everybody. We got 51 people on. Yeah, next video I think it's back 40 hardcore. It's gonna be pretty challenging. So catch you next time. Peace.